I think the reason we want to believe in fate and the reason we want to believe in higher powers is because that makes sense. It like takes the pressure off of us.
Yeah,
right?
it makes us feel better.
It makes us feel better about this thing that's just in the back of our fucking heads.
Better things happen. It's so much more than that. It's like when I believe in that stuff, like good things happen. And when I don't believe in it, I have this thing. Like I've done both. I honestly
you just kind of stop talking. When you don't believe what?
At the end of the day, it's just like I don't believe. That's the Episode 37.
Episode 37.
Coke Dads podcast. Tell two friends to tell two friends.
Coke Dads, not us, our dads.
Well, you still have time.
No.
You have time to get someone pregnant.
So you too. You
too.
What are you talking about? If I can get someone pregnant, you can get someone pregnant.
No, but
you're more likely to get someone pregnant.
Am I?
I'm gonna get a vasectomy in August.
Are you actually?
That's his birthday
for
present.
real?
That's my 31st birthday present to myself.
You really want it,
Let's
eh?
snip that shit.
Ariel, how many dads have you had?
3 officials.
Okay, so how many? What does that mean?
My mom. I said this before. My mom dated this guy a bit more seriously, but he kind of lived in our place for a minute. But
So three dads.
She picked my new stepdad over this guy.
3 dads in a common law.
Yeah, not long enough. An intense one.
Yeah, that's all. If a man wants a vasectomy, man wants a vasectomy.
Yeah, well, I can't want a vasectomy.
Unless people right now want to pay for ArielKagan sperm. If you want to make
Please.
a Max baby with Ariel, leave a comment, send a message, make a bid. Supplies.
How do you think cum works? You think there's a way that they can take my cum and Max's cum and put it together?
No, he's talking about sperm donors.
Saying you can make a Max baby
individual.
with you.
Oh, okay, I understand that.
Now, how much is it to get your sperm for the listeners at home?
$0. I'm not doing it.
I'm not buying that.
You don't want.
Not buying that. You have a price?
No.
What's your price?
Not on this one.
What's your
What
price?
if they gave
$1 million?
Yeah, what if some?
Oh well, if you're paying $1 million for my genetics, you're
500.
insane.
No one would buy it.
500,000.
Nope.
No,
nobody's doing it.
Forget them. I'm asking you. Let's get your number.
Oh, in a realistic world, $100,000.
Yeah, $100, baby. You
Dude,
fucking
20 grand,
20. Yeah, like
$2 grand,
well, $2,000's a little.
50
Five.
bucks.
Because that kid's gonna come find me eventually.
$5,000.
I gotta get my life together.
$5,000.
I can't find I can't find mine.
Yeah, but
If
times
you
have
really
changed.
wanted to, you could.
No, I can't.
Times have
I'm
changed.
sure you really could.
No, they've
Have you tried
created.
Ancestry or one of
No,
those?
no, that's not. That doesn't work.
They found multiple people have found siblings on those websites.
I can sign
So
up for
once
a
you find
sibling
one-
registry.
You find a sibling, maybe they know a little piece of information. If you really wanted to find them, you could. It would take dedication.
Yeah, Veronica
interesting.
Mars. If
You
you,
don't
want a
need
fucking
to.
Nancy Drew.
Veronica Mars. What a fucking weird,
Reference.
obscure reference from
It's
way
because
back.
at first I thought Nancy Drew. And
Ugh,
I was
I
like,
love her,
Veronica
though.
Mars.
Yeah. Nancy
So-
Drew?
Kristen Bell.
Oh, Kristen Bell. Yeah.
Yeah.
So $5,000.
So odd. No, it's. I don't want to get found.
10 grand.
5 grand. 10 grand still. 25.
20 grand.
25.
Okay, 25 grand. So
What
if
if
you're
you could?
listening at
Okay,
home,
if you could do it anonymously, $75.
anonymously, how much? $150?
No, I don't want that.
Come in a cup right now. $75.
Do you have $75 on you, Max?
No, I do not.
It's my own money.
Oh,
Yeah.
why is Max paying?
Dude, that's how he's making it
He's
sad.
just trying to sell.
$75. It sounds like he's
75.
offering me $75.
$75. Come in a cup.
What about
I
before
don't-
back room?
Before backroom?
15 grand, 10 grand?
Why does backroom have to do
I'm
it?
just asking questions. I'm just asking
How about
questions.
you? How much for you to come?
No one, okay. I'm what, 5'4"?
Oh, there's short queen king lovers out there.
No woman out there wants a child who's with a smart mouth and a huge cock. They don't want that as their child. I don't think.
What about Ash?
We're
Ash
not
doesn't
having
want
kids. We're
You're not having kids?
No.
Really?
Have you
Yeah.
had that conversation?
Yeah.
You both have decided?
Maybe later. Right now, we're pretty cool at living our best lives.
That's fair.
Max is gonna have little kitties.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a
How
kid
you feeling
eventually.
over there?
Not fucking thrilled.
Why not? You're gonna be a great dad.
Yeah,
I'll
we've
be
said
a-
this many times.
I'll be a good dad.
a
I'm just
great
fucking
dad.
terrified.
Why?
Just terrified of having
You
kids.
and T-shirt are dope.
Yeah.
I would love to have you guys as my parents.
Yeah.
Give it a couple of years.
Yeah.
I think like 4 or 5.
4 or 5 years, I'll be okay. I'll be
I
fine.
can't wait to see those little.
As of
comedy
right now,
babies.
let me just fucking focus on not drinking and not smoking. And
Calling
then-
dibs on Godfather.
No one's getting done.
Whoa!
I don't think anyone's doing Godfather.
It's gonna be Orlando.
I don't think anyone's gonna be a Godfather. I don't think.
You saying I don't make the cut?
I'm saying no.
You know
one
how many
makes the
people in
cut.
your family have to die for me to take your baby?
You don't want your own kid.
You know this. I would adopt a kid.
This
You
is
would
too
adopt
much.
a kid?
I would adopt a kid.
Really?
If I was in a financial position where I could, I would adopt a kid. For
You
sure.
don't. You just don't ever want to have your own
Yeah,
kid.
no.
He doesn't like
Really?
his own genetics.
Nope. They end here. Sad Jews die here. All right. This is the end of it.
You're
This is
not-
the most anti-Semitic thing I'll say.
This is wild though.
God damn.
You hate your own genetic. Like you literally go to a family dinner and you're just like, you know.
It's more than that. It's just I don't I have no need to make another version of me.
How much
you know what I mean?
time do we think we have left on this planet? How many generations?
5.
Like how many Kagans is he killing off? Like he's not killing off 6 million Kagans. He's
No.
killing off like
5,
40? No,
2.
because they would have offspring.
6.
They would have,
I
yeah.
don't know.
40 people.
Not many. We only got. Realistically, how long do you think the planet's gonna fucking keep spinning?
I think I'd be a great not a real dad. You know what I mean? Like a stepdad. I would fucking crush that
All
job. You know what I mean?
Well, you've had 3.
yeah. I could
examples.
I could pull that off. You know?
3 examples of
how-
what not to do
Yeah.
and what to do.
This is such a funny conversation.
I would just
Okay,
You're
what makes a good stepdad, Ariel?
one that reminds you constantly that he's not your real dad. You know what I mean?
That's a good mark.
I'm making it happen.
Okay,
No,
all right.
that would be a good stepdad to just be like, hey, I choose to
Look,
like
I'm not
you.
your real dad.
Yeah.
I'm only here because I'm fucking your mom.
like that. Yeah.
Well, a dad who's a stepdad who's constantly reminding you that he's fucking your mom.
Yeah.
that-
But that's part of the deal.
Is
You know what I mean?
he ever proud of you?
For reals
Like,
though.
no, for reals.
What makes a good
Is he
stepdad?
ever proud of you? Does he say like to the stepdad? Does he like, hey,
Okay, you bring up proud a lot. I think you want to hear it from your own dad.
okay, forget what I want.
Because you
right
fucking
now.
throw this
I
at
want
me
to know.
every
I
episode.
want to know if a stepdad is would
Yeah, like a dad. It's a dad who chooses to be the dad, right? It's a choice. Like it's not like an oops, I'm the dad. It's I show up every day to be the dad.
Have you ever had a begrudging stepdad who's like,
Not
I don't want to
really,
be a
no.
dad?
No,
I
not
just
really.
just really like fucking.
I'm just here for the cookies.
My first stepdad wasn't the best. He was like he sulked every time he got mad. He would just sulk.
Oh,
And he would
nice.
get
Is this the
mad.
army guy?
No, and he would
Call
get
him a pussy.
no.
It's that pussy.
He would call us pussies. That's
Really?
Yeah, he grew up in like this Afrikaans family, and that's like they're like we're men, you know, like men play sports, and it's like okay, but like
Adorable. Love it.
yeah,
What do you think he's doing now? Playing sports?
he runs a farm of some type now.
Weed?
No,
Is he in South Africa still?
yes, I know very little.
Shit. All right. What's his name?
Larry,
Larry, if you're watching or listening,
he might actually. I don't know.
Ariel
knows?
says what's up.
Hey, what's up, dude?
What's up, Doug?
What's up, dude? I wasn't the
Sup,
best.
pussy.
Every time someone was around us and they'd be like, we'd be out and they'd be like, oh, is this your dad? I'd be like, step. Like every time.
He would say that?
I would say that
Oh.
every time.
How old were you?
Like from the age of like 6 onwards. Step.
Did
Damn.
Did any of your stepdads do coke?
None of them would.
Not that I'm aware of.
I just want to call this episode Step
Step
Coke
dad.
Daddy. So I'm
Step coke daddy.
That's what I'm trying to do. But it's got to happen naturally, so it's cool.
You had a good stepdad, didn't
My
you?
stepdad's great.
Yeah, you see.
He's a good dude.
See?
Harold?
What makes him a good stepdad? Just shows up.
No, well, yeah, no, he gives a fuck. He also, if I really need help in a pinch, then it's like he is there like a dad. Let's see. He's offered good advice. I haven't taken a lot of it, and he doesn't hold it against me. So
Yeah, that's good.
yeah, good stepdad.
How's it being the only one with a real dad at the table?
It's okay. It's like
Is he proud of you?
if honestly that's hilarious.
Bitch.
It's
Is he proud
no,
of you?
it's the relatable thing where it's just like you both just gave good qualities of dads. You know, like yeah. My dad's a friend. Like he's cool as an adult. We get along. But as a kid, he was making money. Like he gave me a lifestyle that was dope as fuck. So I didn't get to see him
What
as
did
much.
your dad do again?
I sold
Bridal
wedding
store.
dresses. And
Wedding dresses.
Generational bridal store.
Jesus.
That's why if you come to the Backroom Comedy Club on Sundays at 4, we sell wedding dresses out of the basement. An homage. we don't do that. We don't do that. But it would be hilarious.
That'd be horrifying.
It's just me being like, you look fat in that.
Dude, that would be... I would be real...
Brandon's like, not the princess cut for you, princess.
Dude, if I walked in there and you guys were selling wedding dresses, I'd probably have to recalibrate.
Dude, that was my life. Like, they had that bridal store probably until like my mid-late 20s.
Yeah.
So I was like, that was... Yeah.
Nice.
And now they blame China.
What? What?
They're like, you could get it cheaper in China, so we shut down.
That's so funny.
Is that what happened?
Can we call this episode Blame China? That's so funny.
You want to call it Blame China?
I just think it's so funny because like...
I like how every episode is Brandon just trying to name the episode in the episode.
Yeah.
I love that. It's a theme. That's what I've tried to do. But I like how... Yeah, he summed it up perfectly. They do blame China. They're just like...
I've had lunch with them twice.
Like my brother,
They blame... Oh.
my brother was
Both
smart
times.
enough. My brother was smart enough to get it online the first
They
time.
bring up China a lot.
Ooh.
my-
And then COVID happened?
Okay, none of this is true. What happened was the conversation comes up, and then it's just how you can get cheaper. Because my dad used to go to like Europe and the States, and he would buy dresses, and they were expensive because they were all handmade. And then the China happened, where it's like it's just
The
factory.
China happened.
Like the factory.
The
stuff
China happened.
Like everything got cheap. And then
Yeah.
China happened.
Yeah.
the China Revolution.
They
what do you
flooded
want
the
me to call
market
it?
with cheaper product.
That's all. And then with wedding
Genius.
gowns,
You only got to use it for one day. I never understood that. Someone who spends $3,000
it
on
has
a...
to fit you because you have to go in and it's like
Because you get to be a beautiful princess.
all eyes are on you.
I know.
You get to wear you've
Tisha-
been married, didn't you?
Yeah,
do this?
Tisha fucking bought a wedding dress, but it was like...
Secondhand off Facebook Marketplace.
Have
No.
you never felt like a beautiful
No, it was
princess?
like fucking... It wasn't $3,000, but it was like close to $1,000.
What about alterations?
That's what brought it close to $1,000.
Tisha's dope.
Did you get a custom suit?
Did you
We
feel
rented
like
them.
a princess?
This is actually kind of funny. Okay, so for my wedding, I did gray suits. I wanted gray suits for everyone, just because that's a color palette that works for me. Like gray and blue for me.
You're wearing
And
it
then I
right
was like,
now.
and then I was like, okay, so to
This is so funny that he was like, I never understood. Now he's like, but we have to have a specific color palette.
shut the. Okay, yeah, all right. So
So you're feeling like a pretty princess.
So what I did bow
A
ties.
dapper man.
Did bow ties for everyone, but I had a blue one, and I was like, well,
Everyone else's was black.
No, I did red with gray suits. Every single one of my groomsmen looked like a fucking Pee Wee Herman, and I didn't realize it. I'll put a video. I'll put a photo
Put a
up.
picture here.
Put a photo up right there.
Here, ready?
Yeah. Would we be groomsmen now?
Nowadays,
I'd be invited to the
I
wedding.
did. I
That's an
had like
aggressive
9
question.
groomsmen. So
That's
yeah,
too
He
many.
loves
Why
Way too many.
9?
Do you know Max? He loves love.
I have a lot like people who are in my life.
But that's so many.
Why do you hate on his
Yeah,
life
I had a lot of close friends.
No, but I never understood. It's like when I was
I had a lot of close friends.
in my last relationship.
I still have those close friends.
She was like, I'm gonna have like 6 bridesmaids, which means you need to have 6 people. And I was like, no, I'm not doing that. I was like, I have like 2 friends. At that point, I had like 2 friends. I wasn't even friends with this guy yet.
With you, how much did it cost all the suits? Or do they buy their own?
They bought
clothes?
their own.
How much did your suit cost? Do you still have it?
Like,
He rented it.
No, I rented it.
See, it's so
It's
smart.
like fucking $100.
For us, it's different, I think. For women, it's just, I guess nowadays they could probably let out the
No.
alterations. I don't get it either. Literally, my family, my dad would always be like,
I
people
told-
are
I-
always getting married.
I went to this. Yeah, that's
He would
one
make
part.
people are always getting married.
One part I did. I went to this wedding in Australia. My best friend, my other best friend.
Okay, we're not doing this. I'm not the
Okay.
audience from yesterday.
Yeah,
Don't
they
make it
were
look
they
like
were
me.
weird.
They were like, I thought Brandon was your best friend.
It's like you can have many.
And it was like Tara, and he's like, to catch the 5 of you.
yeah. So I go to this wedding in Australia, right? And the bride comes out, and it's that moment where everyone sees the bride for the first time, and there was an audible gasp of like, like she's so beautiful.
Oh.
Was she?
But you couldn't even see her. She was wearing a fucking veil. I was like,
Is that what made her so beautiful?
I was just like, oh my god, like That thing looks like a fucking mosquito net.
When
what
they took
they
the veil, when they took the veil off, were they just like, nah?
Yeah.
They gave back
No,
the
she-
gasp. They're-
She is a beautiful woman. My buddy is banging up. Okay.
That's a funny
Oh,
sketch.
wow.
Okay, everyone gasps, and then at the end, like, something happens, but they give back the gasp.
Oh. Oh man.
But yeah,
So, what are your thoughts on God? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just
we
kidding.
can go back to
No,
God.
I don't want to go. Well, maybe, but not. I was just
Spirituality in general, you don't believe in any sort of karma, like we've already talked karma, but like in terms of like the fucking
Well, give me your definition. Like, what are you asking?
karma is a checks and balances of
Good and bad.
of a
And
good
then
and
let
bad.
us-
So it's like you do bad things happen.
So you don't know any people you've never heard a story of people doing bad things and just getting away with it in their lives.
I think like ultimately, like
think eventually it comes
ultimately,
back?
like okay. So this is generally how I put it, where it's like okay, so you see like guys who are like corporate guys where they climb they step on fingers, slit throats, fucking backstab to get all the way to the top, and once they're at the top. It's like you think that it's like, oh well, they're gonna get cancer, or they're gonna get this or that, or like something horrible is gonna
But
happen.
they have all the money to fight all those things.
Yeah, for sure. But ultimately, their souls are corrupted, and they just don't really. None of them really feel joy, or like they don't really have. They think they have happiness, but they don't really. Like,
So
you ever talk?
Really, what we're talking about is happiness.
Yeah, I feel like it's no. I'm saying like there's other people where the example is like
They live like a quiet life and they live blissfully till the end.
yeah, like there's also like terrible fucking criminals who are out
And
there.
are you
and, like,
asking if your behavior reflects that?
what?
You asked about karma originally. Your original
No,
question.
he asked me what my definition like of karma.
Well, no, we're talking spirituality.
Oh, spirituality.
So, like, I want to know where you want this conversation. Because do I believe in a soul?
yeah.
Yes, I believe I have a soul.
Do you believe in
Okay.
alignment?
Explain alignment.
How like things will line up if you work? I don't even know.
I believe
I
in.
can't.
I believe in confirmation bias.
Go on.
So we, as humans, have this thing where we look for evidence that confirms our beliefs
Yeah.
and ignore information that.
Cherry picking.
Yeah, we cherry pick.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
called confirmation bias. I believe we do that,
Oh
and
god.
I
but
think
what are-
that's alignment.
what are the
Constantly.
odds?
If you ever like talk to anyone who like was into QAnon at the time, that was all confirmation bias. It's
What-
like looking for stuff that confirms what their narrative is.
Yeah.
What about the whole like that we're both Jews, not from Toronto, that we're both
That's
premature,
confirmation.
that we both had coke dads?
It's all
But
confirmation.
why is that not like how did that not?
But I could have easily looked at all those things and been like, "Oh my god, he's just like me," ugh, and then not been your friend,
Yeah, that's fair too.
right? Like I could have easily done that.
And
Like you
that's what I'm
remind me
saying.
of me.
But I'm saying that that's the thing is that like
That's such a negative way to look at
But
it.
I could have done that. That could have been how the relationship played out. But that's not how it played out.
true.
Is that the universe? Is that
But
that
I'm saying that
no?
that's
It
the
was
alignment.
just.
Yeah.
It's
I don't
just.
know. I'm not
It's
here to sell.
coincidence.
So you don't
That's
believe
what I
in
would-
you don't believe in fate of any kind.
Not really. No. There's too many of us
Hmm.
for fate to be real.
I don't know.
It's just too many of us.
Okay,
We're
yeah.
like that's like saying the ants. Like, yeah, you guys believe in fate. You know what I mean? Like,
coincidence.
oh, that guy got stepped on. Oh, what a coincidence. Like, yeah.
You know,
I
coincidence
had
is
this-
man-made.
Coincidence is
Coincidence.
man-made. What do you mean?
It's like man-made coincidence, like the word. Like it's just.
Yeah,
all
because
words
we
are
fa-
man-made.
I get that, but I'm saying the word
fuck?
coincidence, and like I still believe that there's like a serendipity attribute to it. Or
Yeah,
like
serendipity is also man-made.
Okay.
All concepts are
Fucking
man-made.
asshole. You trying to be serious?
I'm just
He's
saying.
trying to get deep.
I'm sorry.
I was
my bad.
trying
You know what?
to.
No. We
was
keep
trying
doing
to
this.
get
We
to.
always
Yeah,
end
yeah,
up.
we
We
do,
always
we
end up
do.
fucking shitting.
Yeah, that's
We
fine.
do.
I can.
I
wait.
explain what you meant.
I just mean that like fate is not man-made. It was like it's a concept that man made it and came up with the word great. But I just mean the whole coincidence. If you look it up, it's just
Look it up.
What?
it's just like
Coincidence.
the word coincidence,
Coincide?
like just the definition of the word coincidence.
You've got to make sure that there's no air.
Sorry. That's
Nice. What was that?
Gordon Ramsay.
Oh, he's my favorite thing on the internet right now. Like TikTok is him watching like American cooks make these insane dishes that don't make any sense. Like a guy rolling a steak in Cheeto dust, and he's like, "Why?" It's my favorite. It's
So, Coincidence, a remarkable concurrence of events and or circumstances without apparent causal connection.
That's all. It's just that was
Correspondence in nature or in time of occurrence.
I look up like fate, and then and I'm not here to sell beliefs or anything. I just believe it's all lined up. I can't explain it.
Fate.
Yeah,
a development of events beyond a person's control, regarded as determined by a supernatural power.
I think the reason we want to believe in fate and the reason we want to believe in higher powers is because that makes sense. It like takes the pressure off of us.
Yeah,
right?
it makes us feel better.
It makes us feel better about this thing that's just in the back of our fucking heads.
Better things
right?
happen. It's so much more than that. It's like when I believe in that stuff, like good things happen in my life, and when I don't believe in it, I have this like I've done both. I honestly
yeah,
you you just kind of stop talking. When you don't believe what.
At the end of the day, it's just that like I don't really know. That's the whole thing. I don't.
Yeah,
know.
no, none of us.
That's
know.
all.
Yeah.
From my perspective,
agnosticism is like
is 100% it. It's just what from where I'm at is like if I give it my all and I just like believe or I just like I'm thankful and I'm appreciative, like my life's better.
Yeah.
Then if I don't, it's just my life's like
because you're also just dealing with the constant weight of an existential crisis.
Yeah, I mean this is we're talking about. People's perception of me and my negativity comes from a period in my life where I had no legs of positivity, right? It was hard for me to see positives in where I was in my life.
For sure.
Right?
hundo.
And that was an issue in my life, is that, yes, I was saying to Brandon last night, life is, to me, is kind of like a battery. You need both sides of the battery to make it run, right?
Positive
you need positive
and
negative. What I hate is how people are just trying to tell you that just the positive side.
Yeah, no.
And it's like, no, if you don't pay attention to the negative side, guess what's going to happen? The battery's going to erode and your life will be fucked.
Yeah.
All right? So like
You need both.
You need both.
You need them both.
Yeah. You need the good with the bad.
Well, the
otherwise,
bad makes you appreciate the good. If it was just all good, it wouldn't be good anymore. It would just be there.
True.
It's like the bad kind
People,
of.
I've heard this argument before, but it's like, I gotta be honest. Imagine you had just good sets the whole time. You never.
Would you even know what a good set was?
Like, let's say you had bad sets for a long time, and then all of a sudden, all you had was good sets.
Can
like
I be
from now
hilarious?
forever.
Like where I'm at right now?
Okay, get out of here. I can't wait for you to
never
bomb
have
again.
a bad set.
Never have a bad
Okay.
set.
I can't wait till he bombs again.
I also
I
have-
love when comics get like this and then they bomb again.
I
I
also
just
haven't
love
written
it.
a new joke in a minute.
Yeah,
I've literally been spitting the same. I've been bobbing and weaving because of that conversation we had.
I'm
Bob
only,
and
I've
weave,
just
baby.
been
I'm
spitting,
I'm only
like-
doing new shit this week.
That's the thing.
I
I've been
can't
like,
I can't stand any of the shit I've been saying.
I'm not taking myself out of the comfort zone. I'm literally just sort of
I
cheating.
want to watch Max do stand up this week because he's lying.
No, he's not.
No, I'm gonna do a bunch of stuff that it's like the first
You've
draft.
rewritten old stuff.
Yeah, not rewritten old stuff. It's just like the third time tries for like certain bits that I like tried and like probably worked, but didn't. I just didn't fucking keep hammering away at because it's like I have to fucking focus on hammering away at the album as well. So it's like it's in an ebb and flow.
Ebb and flow.
Ebb and flow, bob
Yeah.
and weave, huh?
But the fucking dude, having a nothing but good sets is good for your confidence. It makes you a better comedian.
Yeah.
Nobody's
for
saying
sure.
imagine it. Like he's saying. Like,
He's saying it's such a bad thing. It'd be
my
like
argument
bliss.
is like the bad sets. Make you
Ignorant-
appreciate the good sets.
If you're ignorant
Yeah,
and
sure, but like
wait,
you can
are you
have,
guys saying that if you were just ignorant and happy, you wouldn't be happy?
oh, dude, I
You
would be
wouldn't know
told
it. You wouldn't
if you
know
were
any different.
blissfully ignorant.
Yeah.
That's why it's called blissfully
no,
ignorant.
it's called delusion. It's not a real.
But that's
thing.
what I'm
Like,
saying.
Are you saying you're getting a career? Your comedy's so good now. You're on like things are happening. You're opening for people. You
Yeah,
have
but
your
you
own
just-
albums.
you
Your
would
own
suck.
following.
You would
Exact-
suck.
Exactly. So it's like, no, you need the bad.
Yeah, but it's like
you need the bad.
There's I don't know. It's all a matter of perspective because we know tons of good comics that don't get their fucking due, and we know a ton of fucking garbage comics that have like a good amount of pull where they can they'll be on anything that they want, they'll be able to sell out a show, but they just aren't good comics.
How about the whole
You need luck,
Yeah,
need-
which
Well,
is coincidence.
well, it's not coincidence. It's opportunity.
Luck is
meaning-
it's
like there's no such thing at the end of the day.
opportunity
preparation.
plus preparation.
Yeah.
yeah, but there's also like a fucking
And time.
And time.
the hustlers. There's people who hustle so hard to build a social media following, but it's just like their stand-up tends to suffer for that.
How many people do you know that aren't?
But how many
had-
how many have it and are good at stand-up? We know several
How
that
many
have
people
both.
do you
yeah,
guys know
several for
that
sure,
comedy
but-
got hard,
but
and
they
quit?
Mm,
How many people do you know, going back to that
I mean,
conversation
there's
we
a
just
lot.
had literally, whether bad sets or financial problems or just for any reason, don't do stand-up anymore
Yeah, a lot.
because of bad circumstance.
yeah,
And
tons.
that's what I'm saying. You need the bad to get, like, those people. I hope they come back, and I hope something happens in their lives where they can. Like, I don't want to hate on people.
Yeah.
I'm just saying the thing why I'm trying to bite that conversation in the butt, where it's like, you know what? If you're good at networking and you can build yourself enough of a network to open for someone good for you. Because I can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm at a weird place now where we're kind of back. I've been taking your advice. I've been microdosing. I'm now not mad at people. I'm now trying to see the, I'm trying to see the good.
Just keep going. Eventually, you'll be just wildly insecure.
Well, no, I'm already wildly insecure.
You both already.
And I took the week off. Like,
I'm also there.
I took the week off. I did a week on. I did a week off, and now I'm doing my week on. And it's just like, instead of shitting on those comics and those opportunities,
That's not what we were doing.
No, but I'm just saying those bad things need to happen, and those people needed to quit, and and people need to get opportunities they're not ready for to get us ready for the things we are. Like, it's all that goes back to the alignment. For all this has to happen for our journey to happen. Like, to hear you talk about last episode, you're drinking angels, where like you know what you're capable of, and you're not going to settle for second shit.
No.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that's alignment. You're going to work hard at something. Next thing you know, there's like a path played out already, regardless if you want to believe it or not. We're just fucking in a simulation.
We should probably end the episode right there. That's pretty good.
In a simulation, that's what you want to. Okay, fine. Yeah, this is a simulation. This is a Coke Dads. That's what's happening here. Is there's a guy playing a video game, and he made a show called Coke Dads, and that's what we're
Your
living in now.
fucking joke makes me laugh every time. The one where you're probably in a
mushrooms.
coma holding a microphone.
Oh, yeah,
Fucking-
yeah.
Makes him happy.
It makes him happy. And like,
We give him a microphone because he smiles when we do. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
the act out that makes it.
Yeah.
it's just all of it. It's the whole concept of the whole. We don't know. We're never gonna know.
God, that'd be a real bummer.
All it is.
I fucked up one time with that bit where I had a beer in my hand and I couldn't do the fucking thing and the bit just died.
Did
And I
you
was like,
spill
oh, it
the
is
beer?
entirely the act out.
It's the act out. It's the stroke of the hair. That,
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a crazy way where it's like in my world and the way I choose to see it is that it's all happening. As long as I give it my all, it's already played out for me. Me and Ariel are already successful comedians with a successful club, with successful friends. Like, it was all, we manifested this, man.
Yeah,
We,
I take a much more simplistic day-to-day kind of approach to my life,
the
where I'm
episode
like,
started.
the only part I have any say in is my input and my actions today.
Nice.
That's it.
The episode started with Ariel making jokes how I wanted to do a vision board. And it's just
He
like,
does.
when we started this journey and we started Backroom or even Bubbie's Boys, the whole thing was we
Be
wanted
better
to be better
comics.
comics. And
That
no
was
matter
it.
what happened, friends first. And we've done that. And I don't believe, like, the worst is always going to whatever if we're going to play that game. But, like, I now know that I can trust you ride or die on that ship. You know you can trust me. And we're better comics. So now it's like we
Facts.
need new goals. We need now, like, I want to have, oh, shit, Robert Kelly's in town next week. Wouldn't it be cool if he dropped by the club and saw it? Maybe next time he's in town, he wants a midnight show there.
Fuck
Shit
yeah.
like that. Like, why? Like, have you seen the club since you've built it? What do you think of the new club?
Since
You built it. You, Max Sheldrick, Robert Orlando.
Yes, you guys did a lot of the heavy lifting.
the new design of it,
Yes.
I love it so much.
Yeah, me too.
The set I just did the 8 and 10 on the Thursday after we finished it. It's so nice.
I'm just so proud.
Ariel's not the biggest fan of it, but I think you're gonna come around.
I don't think he is, but I think that's just who he is.
I think
And
you're gonna come around.
What he liked is he liked the idea of the speakeasy we built. Now we have a club. We had a clubhouse. Now we have a club. Now it's like you got to work when you're up there. You don't get like it's not a cheat code by any means. But when you told me your crowd work is like you talk to someone, feel their energy. Now you have to guess.
Yeah,
Now
like,
you have to play like a new
it's
game.
no, it's just being able to see everyone.
You're doing
makes
magic
it
now.
Easy.
Yeah.
Well, you
Makes
can
it
still
easy.
see everyone, right?
No, if I turn left, I can't see half the room. If I turn right, I can't see half the
You can
room.
see everyone.
Oh,
I hate that. I hate everything about it.
Well, you're limited by your own vision.
Yeah. I want to put two mirrors on either side so
yeah.
I can see everyone across.
You could do that.
You know, like when you're driving up the ramp to go park and you can see the other car coming. I want those kind of mirrors.
I'll allow it.
Yeah, it wouldn't work.
What,
We're
you
at
just
30
get-
minutes,
you go
boys.
to strip. Episode 37. Thanks for watching.
Come see the new layout at the Backroom Comedy Club.
It's
Tell
beautiful.
two friends to tell two friends. I've been Brando Jones.
I've been ArielKagan. That's what's your shelter? The Kelto Shelter? Because that's still your
No. World's Last Podcast. Episode 1 is out.
That's out?
Yeah.
Yeah, go check out Mac. You can link it here in our own episode.
So check out Max, and remember, it all starts with a follow.
Starts with a follow.